Hi everybody, Mark Lawrence once again for the all-new Playbook.com college football videos with our Week 4 tips on the football card this week. What I've learned thus far this football season is that hype loses out. Just ask Southern Cal, who fell dramatically to Stanford last week. The preseason #1 team in the land, reading all the press clippings, went down in big fashion last week. They're now 1-2 in the stats. They've been outgained in 2 of their 3 football games this year. Who will replace Southern Cal in the rankings? #1 Alabama, #2 LSU, but watch out for Florida State and Oregon. What I've also learned this year is the Big Ten is down mightily this year. No team from the Big Ten ranks in the top 15 in the college football polls. The most likely team to re-enter the top 15 will be either Michigan State, Michigan, or Wisconsin, provided they get their acts together. The third thing I've learned this football season is that the Sun Belt is shining. It's shining in the Sun Belt these days as teams from the Sun Belt Conference are having winning ways in non-conference football games. Hats off to Louisiana Monroe. Troy nearly knocks off Mississippi State last week. Watch out for the Sun Belt in non-conference games. Meanwhile, moving on to my top 3 tips on the football card this week. Our #1 tip is look for another big effort from UNLV. The Rebels come up big in their football game against Washington State last week. We look for a big effort against Air Force again this week. #2, my big ugly dog of the week this week happens to be a play on New Mexico as we fade New Mexico State. Simply put, big ugly dogs are plays against teams and roles that they can't handle. New Mexico State, a double-digit favorite. Give me a break. Finally, my final note on the football card this week is you heard me right. My tip this week is to play on Marshall, the Thundering Herd, who come up big for us last week with our college football false favorite game of the month play. When they invade Rice, Marshall takes their 500-yard offense into the Owls' 500-yard defense. Marshall marches on again this week. That's been our college football tips for this week number 4 in the season this year. Check out our Playbook Football newsletter this week. To download a copy now, simply log on to the website at playbook.com. I'll be back here Saturday with our NFL football video for our top tips of the week. Until then, thanks for watching. Good luck as always.